We all have our favorite toys we love to play with, and we bet most of them are extremely cute and cuddly. But get ready, because these toys are anything but cute. Wait until number 1 to see the scariest toy we managed to find. Don't forget to subscribe to The Things, and give this video a big thumbs up if you got scared. Now get ready, because these are the 15 kids' toys that will give you nightmares. Creepy clown doll. Okay, let's start with clowns. Is there anyone out there that likes clown toys? Well, after having this one, they won't like them anymore. Designed for Halloween, this toy is not only creepy, it also talks. Just push the button and you'll hear the creepy clown talking to you, accompanied by some carnival music. The clown says things like it loves making babies cry and encourages people to move a little closer because it won't bite. Not to mention, its entire look is absolutely creepy enough to give you nightmares. If you're looking to scare someone, this creepy clown doll is the way to go. Being afraid of clowns is actually connected to psychology of the human brain, so it's safe to say this doll will definitely give you some nightmares. Remote control spider. What's worse than clowns? It's spiders. If you know someone that gets easily afraid of spiders, give them the remote control spider toy. This is one of the most perfect pranks ever, even though we have to admit it's pretty mean. The remote control spider toys are pretty self-explanatory. You can find plenty of spiders out there, from simple spiders to some of the more creepy ones like tarantulas. Fake spider toys are scary on its own, but imagine adding the remote control function. Have this creepy toy crawl around your target person and watch them totally freak out. It's the perfect toy to play a mean prank on someone, but just be careful, because this one really is nightmare inducing. Seriously, these toys get way too realistic with every new release. Five Nights at Freddy's. Nightmare toys are often connected to the horror culture, and Five Nights at Freddy's definitely belongs there. It's one of the scariest games out there, so why not jump scare someone in real life? In case you didn't know, you can actually get Five Nights at Freddy's collectible toys. They're only about 3 inches tall, but just imagine this Nightmare Freddy toy staring at you when you wake up. Nightmares are definitely guaranteed. You can also get any other Five Nights at Freddy's characters, and they're all equally as scary. Although this is an extremely cool concept for fans of the game, we have a feeling it might give unexpecting people some serious nightmares. Just look at these scary creatures. The only thing that would make them even cooler would be the glow-in-the-dark function. Zombie Teddy. Another thing that never gets old when it comes to giving nightmares is zombies. Seriously, if you want to scare someone, you give them a zombie toy. But if you want to scar them for life, give them the Zombie Teddy toy. This is a Halloween product that belongs in the skeletal plush toy collection, and it's pretty amazing. Teddy bears are supposed to be cuddly, but this teddy is far from cuddly. Just check it out. You can see its skeleton, and it's definitely looking like it's been through a lot. We can't even imagine a child playing with anything like this and not getting nightmares after. On the plus side, this teddy bear still looks just as soft and cuddly, which is really confusing. Scary Teddy. But if fluffy teddy bears don't scare you, this type of teddy might. Remember Scary Teddy and the duck from The Nightmare Before Christmas? Sure, it's a small toy, but just look at those faces. Some of the design detail is pretty gruesome, but what makes this toy stand out even more is the fact that it can be operated remotely. Just turn it on and use the remote control to drive it. It makes a terrible screeching sound as it drives around, which really doesn't help its case at all. Play with this around a little kid and chase them with the toy. It's guaranteed they'll have a few nightmares about being chased by a scary yellow duck and a crazy looking cat. Trust us, you will either freak out other people or you'll be left with a few nightmares yourself. Slime Zombie. Slime is absolutely everywhere, but being this huge trend that it is, you'll naturally see it turn into something totally disgusting, like this slime zombie. This toy has several designs, and they all come with the same function: to throw up slime. Inside this toy box, you'll also get some squidgy slime, and what you need to do is squeeze the zombie's head and let the pressure basically vacuum the slime in its mouth. Then squeeze its head again, and the slime will come out in true zombie style. Just imagine scaring an unsuspected victim with a toy like this. Put the zombie in front of them and then just squeeze the head. We have a feeling it'll put people off slime and zombies forever. And if this toy won't do the job, the next one will. Slime Squeeze Toys. Out of all the toys we're showing you today, these are probably the cutest. Well, at least in the way they look, and that's before you use the slime. The throw-up toys are now becoming hugely popular due to the popularity of the slime trend. What's better than poking and playing with slime? Seeing it come out of a toy's mouth. Now, this type of toy throw-up is much more realistic. You get a small piece of slime and a cute round squishy toy. Squeeze its head and watch the slime come out. Conveniently, the color of the slime is is also yellow. Then squeeze its head again and watch it get sucked back in. But not before it leaves some sticky yellow leftovers around the mouth. Seriously, if there's a way to end the slime trend with nightmares, it's these toys. Creepy unicorn. Everyone loves unicorns, but do you love all types of unicorns? We don't think so. Remember My Little Pony? The former designer that used to create these adorable ponies wanted to create something completely different. Meet the creepiest unicorn ever. The designer is clearly channeling her darker side, and it's really working. Instead of going for cute unicorns, you can get this totally creepy unicorn called Vamplet. Sure, it's pink, but it's also a monster. We can't imagine a child enjoying something like that. In case you're not a huge fan of unicorns, this designer featured several other plushy-type vamplets that are all ready to cuddle you at night. Or, you know, give you terrible nightmares after you realize they're definitely not what you'd expect. Would you snuggle up with a vamplet? Let us know in the comments. Lifecike Popeye. Okay, now this is terrifying. Popeye the Sailor Man might no longer be as popular as he used to be, but we do hope that people still eat spinach to make sure they're just as strong as this guy. Although this lifelike 12-inch Popeye toy clearly went a little overboard on its protein intake. Just look at him. We have a feeling this toy would give nightmares to plenty of kids who have never heard of Popeye the Sailor Man. Although, just to be fair, he does look like a regular bodybuilder. Just add the sailor hat, some tattoos, and a pipe and voila! You get the ultimate Popeye toy. Seriously, we all know tracking macros can make you gain more muscles, but isn't this just a little bit over the edge for a toy? We're telling you, someone out there is going to have some serious nightmares. Terror Teds. Nope, we're still not done with scary teddy bears. If you thought clowns were scary, just wait until you see this. Terror Teds are custom-made teddy bears made in the UK and available worldwide. The company features some pretty scary teddy bears, but you can also get creatures like Tiny Teds, which are, well, tiny. The teddy bears are fragile, and the company states that it's better to have them guard your house rather than being a cuddly toy. To be fair, they could easily scare just about anyone. Just check them out. They're definitely not a toy you would cuddle. Just look at it. It has eyes on its paws instead of its head, and that's just one of the many example designs you can get. Definitely nightmare-inducing teddy bears rather than cuddly ones. Musical Jolly Chimp. This might be the most terrifying toy you normally see in horror movies. But even so, it's not the most terrifying toy, so stay tuned for number 1. The musical Jolly Chimp, aka the cymbal-banging monkey, has an interesting history that dates back to the 1950s. It was used by street performers to attract people while making noise, but people quickly realized how creepy it actually is. Since then, the chimp has been featured in plenty of horror movies. In case you've never seen it before or know what it does, here's a lowdown. It's a battery-operated toy that looks like a monkey. When you turn it on, it just bangs its cymbals over and over again. Combine it with horror music and you have the ultimate nightmare-inducing toy. Little Miss No Name. But no toys do creepy as well as dolls do. Unless you own something like a Barbie doll or an American Girl doll, you're probably familiar with creepy dolls. Little Miss No Name is one of them. This doll was around in 1965. She was dressed in a rag and had a single tear on her face. But what made her really creepy was the fact that she had no eyes. It was supposed to be a doll you take pity on and take her home because she has no name, but it actually turned out to be really creepy. Hasbro actually stopped producing these nightmare dolls only after a year, so clearly they were freaking out way too many people, and we can definitely see why. Be honest, would you take Little Miss No Name home? Baby Peed. Meet Baby Peed, one of the creepiest toys ever. Sure, this one is a DIY toy, but it's so disturbing we have to add it in. So the way to create this crazy toy is to get a bunch of babies and, well, rip them apart. The way this baby stands on its own is by having a wire from the top of its head all the way down to the base legs. The base of the legs also has some concrete to make it stand, but that's not really important because you should be focusing on the fact that this is a baby centipede. Just look how many arms this thing has. It's definitely creepy, and we can imagine quite a few people having nightmares about this. Seriously, imagine this baby being real and crawling towards you. No thanks. Horror Zombie Bank. But you know what's even worse than a baby centipede or a cymbal monkey? A zombie that comes out and scares you like Jack in the Box. When it comes to scary toys, this one definitely wins. And it's not even a toy, it's a bank. So this is how this strange thing works. You place a coin on the light blue part of the box. Then the box automatically opens. A creepy zombie hand pops out and you see a scary zombie face for a minute. The box closes again. Just imagine this accompanied by horror music and we can guarantee you'll be getting nightmares nightmares. Also, if you check out the front, it reads that this zombie will hunt them down to a place opposite from heaven. Talk about creepy and scary. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to close your eyes because it's about to get even scarier. Terror Horror Halloween. Okay, are you ready? You can open your eyes, but only if you're not scared of really creepy masks. This cosplay toy is the winner of the kids' toys that will give you nightmares because honestly, we couldn't find anything as scary as this. If your eyes are still closed, here's a brief description of this horrible toy. It's a pig's mask featuring long dark hair and a really creepy design. This pig really looks like it's been through quite a lot. Now imagine putting this on your head and scaring someone. We bet they'd be scarred for life. This is one that gives nightmares as well as some really traumatic memories. And out of all the toys we've shown you today, it's definitely the scariest thing we have ever seen. Don't worry, you can open your eyes now. It's gone. And that's all for our video. What's the scariest toy you've ever heard of? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.